Liegt dann für immer schwer im Magen, aber bei dem Geschmack. Richtig genial. Unglaublich gern, der Kombinieren macht unglaublich gern die Rennen, aber genauso gern hier. Also in den Bergen unterwegs. Gibt es ähnlich.
Vom TSV Buchenberg und bei TSV Buchenberg, da fällt uns gleich was ein, da gibt es ja auch einen nordischen Kombinierter. Sag mal, wie der heißt und kennst du den ein bisschen näher? Oder?
Der ist da gemacht und der ist ganz nett.
Der ist ganz nett, das dachten wir uns schon. Ja, du hast ihn heute Morgen auch schon beim Skispringen zugeschaut, oder? Was ist so dein Eindruck?
Ja, war ganz gut, glaube ich.
Ja, wir haben nämlich hier einen Experten, du bist selber im Skispringen aktiv bei TSV Buchenberg, oder? Wie läuft das so ab?
Ja.
Wie läuft es so ab? Wie musst du dir vorstellen, wie oft habt ihr Training und von welcher Schanze springt ihr dann da?
Ein-, zweimal die Woche und dann gibt es noch Hallentraining und im Sommer gibt es auch, da gehen wir joggen und ja, von der 6. trainiere ich zum Beispiel.
Und welche Weise schafft man da so?
Und ja, man kann auch runterspringen, aber dann zerfetzt halt.
Das wollen wir nicht. Aber ganz wichtige Frage natürlich, wenn du jetzt Skispringen betreibst, wird es dann nordische Kombination irgendwann mal oder eher wie Karle Geiger und Co. dann doch eher nur Skispringen?
Nur Skispringen, weil Langlaufen ist, finde ich jetzt nicht so gut.
Zu anstrengend.
Ja.
Da hast du natürlich vollkommen recht, dann wünscht man dir ganz viel Spaß. Ja, weiterhin trainiert fleißig, dass wir dich dann demnächst mal bei der Schanzenturnier erleben dürfen, oder?
Ja.
Ganz genau. Also, Tamino, super. Die Mama Sandra hat sie mitgefilmt. Ja, das muss so sein. Das ist deine Erinnerungsstück, ja, in Tamino. Auf jeden Fall ein sehr sympathischer Kerl. Und wir schauen uns den nächsten Film an. Und da schauen wir uns die Winterhalle von Oberstdorf an.
competition day here in Oberstdorf, and again, beautiful conditions, blue skies, a lot of spectators, and we are going to see the race of the compact format. Jarl is in the lead right now after his hill record jump this morning. So what kind of race can we expect from him today here?
I think he's excited. It's always really tight, and luckily we've placed one Norwegian in front of the Austrian championships. So I think he's expecting a race together with the Austrians. The Rettenegger and Laporte have been strong, so I think that will be a group, and then there will be a big group behind. But compact is always a little bit unpredictable.
Like you said, compact race, and it is the last one that we are going to see from the men this season. It's the final and the fight for the mini globe as well. So Jarl is in the lead. What is your opinion about this compact race format that we have seen 3 editions of now in the World Cup?
We've done well in it, so for us it's not been negative, but I like that we have a format that is a little bit tighter. I would still like it to be a points per minute system so that the best jumpers actually get something in return, but we could do. But I like that it's a tighter format. I just don't like the set time differences. But yeah, something to work on.
It's always something to work on. Thank you. Good luck for today.
Right.
Hello everybody, welcome back for the last time to Oberstdorf, the men's cross-country, the last part of the Nordic Combined duo, of course, about to get underway in the compact format. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. It is another beautiful day. You couldn't have asked for better weather for this competition. The Alps bathed in sunshine, and the sunshine has penetrated a little bit around the course as well. Pretty much in shadow for the women's race earlier on, but yeah, a day like this absolutely glorious in Oberstdorf and the surrounds. Bustling town, pretty bustling hill this morning, wasn't it, with the men's and women's jumps taking part early on in sub-zero temperatures. Wonderful part of the world. Picture, postcard, perfect. Oh, these athletes are getting younger and younger, aren't they? The future generation of Nordic combiners, perhaps. Certainly, watching the action this morning, they would have enjoyed it. Thomas Rettenegger, who was top yesterday, put in another good shift and a very big jump at 108 metres. You wonder whether he might have repeated the dose. He was third in the end, just ahead of his brother Stefan Rettenegger in fourth, and second place, top of the Austrians, who were not top but in the next 5 positions, was Johannes Lamperter, 107 metres for him. The news is, though, he's not feeling well. Wasn't feeling well after yesterday's race and will not take part in the cross-country today, which I guess is not the news you would have wanted, but it is good news for Jarl Magnus Riebe, the man who is ahead by 100 points from Lampeter in the World Cup rankings. He jumped a hill record 112.5 metres. Oh boy, was he happy.
Compact race about to start here, and it's a fourth place for you after the jumping part. 17 seconds because of the fixed starting times. Was it the goal for the race today?
Yeah, I think Jarl is 17 seconds in the front, and I will try to catch him, but I think it's going to be a hard race.
It was a third position for you yesterday. You think you are going to be on the podium again today?
I would really like so, but we will see. It's a long, hard track, and it's gonna be a long race, and we will see.
Good luck, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 laps round, 7.5 kilometres in this compact format. They were a little longer yesterday, an extra lap. And as I say, no Johannes Lampeter. In this compact format, there are set times. So second place is 6 seconds behind first. Third is 12 seconds, and 17:22. On it goes. Top 20 within a minute of each other. Week to go before the snow day gets underway, and we've got enough snow here. Middle of January, it's still a bit chilly out there. Gloves and hats a requirement if you're watching on. The course is in good condition. It's cold enough for it not to be a bit of a slog in the slush. Just below freezing. It was a little bit more than that for the women earlier on, but the snow conditions are pretty good. And I think it was our race director, Lasse Ottersen, who said you just could not have ordered better weather. And perhaps not a better course. It's a good one, isn't it? 2.5 kilometres, a couple of short, sharp hills, and then this one here, 33 metres of climb. It stays pretty high until you sweep down into the stadium area, not straight away into the stadium. You have to double back on yourself, and that last corner to come back at the end, you saw Riebe, Lampeter and Rettenegger, Stefan Rettenegger coming together a little bit, sort of argy-bargy, nothing vicious about it, just the nature of trying to get yourself in a good position. And goodness me, didn't Jarl Magnus Riebe come around that last corner and just put the afterburners on in the end. The sun has stayed out. It's a great setting for the last action here in Oberstdorf. 2 days of action in the World Cup yesterday and today, and we are off to the east to Schöneck after this, the last weekend in January. That'll be the conclusion of the German trophy. Here comes the man in possession at the moment, Jarl Magnus Riebe of Norway. That massive jumping performance. A little stronger in that than he is in cross country, but only a little, as we saw yesterday here on the course. The man who's won 5 so far, never less than second place. For the man who is dominating. No Lampeter, so Thomas Rettenegger is the first of the chasing Austrians. And then brother on his heels, Stefan Rettenegger, who is the stronger of the two, you'd think, in the cross country. Franz Josef Rell as well. Martin Fritz, I think, is that not a non-starter. 7, Christian Ilves of Estonia. And then come the rest. There is number 6. We were just wondering whether Martin Fritz had to pull out. We've already got one. If you just joined us, second after the ski jumping, second in the World Cup rankings, Jonas Lamperter is did not start, a DNS. So Reba will have 12 seconds from his nearest rival. But there are some here in the mid-ranks who will fancy their chances with a short gap. Sometimes Bussy of Italy also a DNS. And apart from that, the farthest behind you're going to be is 90 seconds. This gives those who are quite weak, or relatively weak on ski jumping, a chance. Geiger, and the man who has the best skier jersey is down in 27, so keep an eye on him. On his day on the slope today. Thomas Rettenegger, what a good weekend he's had. 4th behind his brother yesterday, quite some way behind, but 4th all the same. And the two brothers are next to each other in the standings after ski jumping. Right, Lamperter, who knows, perhaps a podium for him. Away goes Jarl Magnus Reba. He'll have a 12-second start. No Lamperter, of course. Rettenegger underway, and it's thick and fast. His brother hard on his heels. Ilves looking to get away nice and quickly. He'll be 30 seconds behind. A field of over 50 to go across and take 3 laps. Terence Weber goes away for Germany behind Julian Schmidt. The noise goes up a little bit. Off the bro, Hirvonen. Mario Siebel, who was leading the rankings in the ski jumping for a while. It was a good jump from him. And the sun on their faces and a decent cross country to watch, and it will be tight, and we'll be interested to see who's done well. As you see Kasper Flatler of Germany in 8th going up the hill. Off the bro, very strong on the cross country in 14th, the Norwegian. Fascinating with Rettenegger, with Thomas and Stefan, then Rail and Fritz. You suspect they may work together to try and reel in Reba out away from the stadium area. They will go. There is Grieder of Austria up the hill with Flatler and Ilves. Daniel Feist of Germany leading this pack up the hill. Still they come. Hirala going backwards a little bit, the Finn. But it is a decent pace on what should be a fairly fast cross-country track. You see the gap that Reba had in the shadows. The two Rettenegger brothers looking to keep in touch with him, and they are being caught up by that train of athletes just behind. There goes Reba, our leader, and somewhere on that corner is Rettenegger, Thomas and Stefan, and I think that's Rail tucked in behind. Could be Fritz, actually. No, it is Franz-Josef Rail. So that's the group that are chasing. And Manuel Feist is the man who is leading that train behind. Flatler just tucked in behind, then Julian Schmidt of Germany. There is Martin Fritz wearing 6, about 4th or 5th in that train. First lap of 3. Into the shadows they go with the snow coming off the trees. Thomas Rettenegger on the left, it's Stefan on the right who is putting a shift in on this first little incline. But Rieber still ahead. Remember, in effect he had a 12-second start because no Johannes Lamperter. If you just joined us, the man who won 2 out of the last 3, not feeling well and won't take any part in the cross country, and that will be a dent in his World Cup ambitions for sure. Here we go then, 1.6 metres, just over 4 minutes for Rieber to get through there. And it is Stefan who just goes ahead of Thomas, the 2 Rettenegger brothers working together. A real chance for Thomas to get himself onto the podium. 1 3rd place last year, perhaps another one coming up. Rail comes through in 4th, Schmidt and Fast, good for Germany, 5th and 6th. Fritz Ilves, Oberstdorf, then another couple of Germans in Weber and Mack. And another gap after Heroder goes through. We'll keep an eye on that, but this is the man in possession at the moment. Jarl Magnus Rieber missed Oberstdorf last year through illness. He's not the one who's feeling under the weather. Geiger goes through in 19th. That's not a bad effort because he was 27th when he started, so he's coming through the ranks for sure. And the 2 Rettenegger brothers looking to catch up a little bit. They were, what, 8 and 9 seconds behind. Will they be able to? Well, we'll get another time check in a minute as they come through to complete the first lap. It's a good pace. And both of these athletes are looking good. So then, let's have a look at the time. 8.5 seconds before. They have halved that. And they're looking good. It might be a photo finish, who knows. What about the rest in the battle to get close to the podium? Rill and Schmidt, 4th and 5th last time out. Will they be as they come through to complete the first lap? Schmidt and Fast, Germany 3 and 4. That's good, but it's all very tight. Nip and tuck there. Some athletes still a way to go to complete the first lap, but this is the battle. And it's the Rettenegger brothers have parted company as well at the moment. And Stefan, who dropped his brother yesterday. The 3 at the front are looking like they're going to come together here with a fast chasing bunch led by Julian Schmidt of Germany. Through the shadows come the leaders, and Rieber is being reeled in. Look at the glide speeds of these 2 athletes. Certainly the Austrians seem to be a little bit faster on the skis. And it is Stefan Rettenegger who is looking to take the lead as they come up to this little incline here. Into the lead he goes. Rieber drops in behind. Well, 8 seconds became 4 seconds, became nothing. And Thomas Rettenegger just being dropped off the back here. But can he keep up with them? Just the 1 podium in his career. Would love another one. He's been having a good weekend here. German coaches, Schmidt and Feist, going through. There's Feist wearing 9 and Schmidt wearing 12 ahead of that chasing group. This long straight, a bit of time to get some breath into your lungs before you start skating away again. You see the leaders ahead, and Thomas Rettenegger is going to be swallowed up here. The Germans are closing in. Thomas Rettenegger, who managed a 4th place yesterday, I don't think it's going to happen for him today. Through goes Franz Josef Rehl. It was Austria in 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th as they headed out. Well, certainly Stefan Rettenegger is up with a chance, but Manuel Feist and Julian Schmidt are hoping for a podium place here. Thomas Rettenegger now the leader of the chasing pack, with Manuel Feist just behind him. Kasper Flatler wearing 8 on that far side, off the row coming through as well. This is the front as we head to around halfway point of this race. Remember, our next timing is at 4.1 kilometres. 3 laps will bring us to 7.5k. We're past the 10-minute mark. There is Thomas Rettenegger wearing 3. He's dropping back. It's good from Julian Schmidt. They were, 23 seconds behind the leader last time we went through at the end of the first lap. Jens Luras off the blow, looking in good nick as well. Flatler in the hunt, but Germany certainly with a chance of a podium here on home soil. Rettenegger will go through first. Rieber on his tail. That chasing group, as I say, we're more than 20 seconds behind. Keep an eye on the clock here. It's going to be closed at 15 seconds. Schmidt and Weber and Feist in the melee. Germany very much performing well here. Mack in the top 15 as well. But it is Austria and Norway in the battle for the lead at the moment. This is the fast and tricky right-hander followed by a slightly tighter left-hander, all at speed, and with your legs burning after that climb, you've really got to be on the money. You can see there as they come down, these two are going up. Stefan Rettenegger has been there or thereabouts all the way through this season, always in the top 10. Last time, in fact the last 2 times, in 3rd place. Has never finished 1st or 2nd. This may be the day. This may be the day. 12th last year in the World Cup standings. He's 4th at the moment. A long way behind. 235 points behind the man who's just behind him. Through 5k we go. These two close together. Is that 15.6 second gap being brought down? Because they've not got far to go now. One more lap. No, they put some effort in and they've extended the lead. Schmidt with a chance of the podium, but it's really going to be tight. You think Stefan Rettenberger and Jarl Magnus Rieber will be able to hold them off for the last 2,500 metres, the last lap, which they are into now. Spectators lining the track, watching the action. There's some really good vantage points here, and on the other side the coaches await them. That's the gap. Thomas Rettenegger down in 8th as he went through that second lap, so doesn't look like it's going to be a podium today, but overall a good weekend for the brother of the man who's in the lead at the moment, Stefan Rettenberger. Jarl Magnus Rieber, he's been in magnificent form, hasn't he, Rieber? Won 9 of the last 12 individual World Cup events. Wins here, Rieber. He'll have the record amount of wins in Germany, which would be 10. So that's a big if. There's a bit of work to do, as there are for these athletes coming through. Whole gaggle looking to make it. Schmidt on that left-hand side. The German is leading them through. Oberstdorf just behind him. On the other side, Manuel Feist. And relatively calm out in front. Step in step for a short while at any rate. Stefan Rettenegger with Rieber. And we saw the finish Rieber has yesterday when he skipped past Lampeter. Rettenegger coming in 3rd place, finishing in the order they were in the championship. Schmidt from Oberstdorf, just behind him Manuel Feist. And you can hear the German crowd getting excited by having German athletes there or thereabouts. We started with 5 Austrians behind Rieber. Lampeter didn't start, and it's all got a little bit mixed up in that chasing bunch. And that's the difference between first, second and the rest. Both these athletes, you suspect, know they were being told by their coaches that they got enough for first and or second, and will be playing a tactical game with each other. For the rest, it's just, well, do you give up on catching them? I think you do. Do you now think, what have I got left? Where do I need to be on that last tricky corner? This might be an interesting and crucial steep hill. Certainly Rettenegger is putting some effort in, and both the coaches running up beside their charges, putting their 2 pennyworth in. Rieber does not look like he's going to be dropped off the back anytime soon, and you suspect it's where he wants to be at the moment. Like Oberstdorf, won here in 2020. Going past the last time check before we finish. Well, we know these two are next to each other within half a second, but what about the rest? 21 seconds last time we checked in at the 2/3 mark, and it's Manuel Feist who's putting some effort in there and being chased by Jens Luras Oberstdorf. This is a crucial moment, and here comes the 2 leaders. Rettenegger pulling out a metre or 2 on Rieber. Into the sunshine they go towards the stadium, and then of course that loop back again. And that crucial last, really steep left-hander. Schmidt, I think, has made a crucial break behind them, but who's it going to be for the win here? Rettenegger looking for his first win. Never finished first or second. Well, I think he is here. It's just a question of which one's it going to be. He knows he's got Rieber breathing down his neck. Rieber benefited from the coming together on that corner, and now it's give it everything you've got. Tuck in. And this is where Rieber showed the power he's got. Will he do it again? Here he goes. He did it last time. He did it yesterday. He's going to do it again. Skips past Rettenegger. Gives it everything. And away goes our World Cup leader. It's magnificent. Wonderful stuff. Jarl Magnus Rieber left it late, but has taken the win. Rettenegger for the first time in the top two. And it is going to be a home favourite in third. Manuel Feist gets the German crowd going. Oftebro went with him, couldn't stay with him. And Rosdek takes fifth. A photo for 6th and 7th. Weber in the frame there. Wow, Rieber, he did exactly what he did yesterday. That last corner into the final straight seems to just skip around it, and still has a bit of energy to go around congratulating his rivals here. Well, he'll extend his World Cup lead as the rest come through. Rumis of the United States goes through 25th. Well, Thomas Rettenegger dropped down out of it, but Stefan certainly didn't. Still some coming through, over 50 of course to come through. And our last time check, last athlete was over 2.5 minutes behind our leader, so it'll take a bit of time for these athletes to come through, but goodness me, what an enjoyable course this is. Rieber certainly likes it. Back-to-back wins for him. His 6th out of 9 this season. No worse than second at any stage, and you have to say, the last stages you just had a feeling, didn't you, that it was going to be him again. But spare a thought for Stefan Rettenegger, having a great season. Outside the top 10 last year in 12th place. He's 4th at the moment, and his first second place. He had 3 times 3 third places so far this season, but he's upgraded, and at 21 years of age, he'll be 22 at the beginning of next month. Certainly somebody who's only going to get stronger and better. Rieber winning the race, topping the German trophy, topping the World Cup rankings. Austria may have been snapping at the Norwegians' heels with several athletes, but he's in the middle of the picture again. Well, we've got 2 out of 3. Manuel Feist is the man we are searching for. Schmidt had his chance, couldn't quite keep up with the pace. Feist, of course, he turned 30 a few days ago. Sorry, 31 a few days ago, on the 11th of January. And a nice delayed birthday present of a podium for him. Couldn't quite close the gap on the front two. Geiger making progress, but not enough really. Well, it was a good race in good conditions, fast time for those at the front, perhaps not quite so fast at the back. And of course, no Johannes Lamperter, second in the championship. He'll lose ground, of course. 100 points behind becomes 200 points behind in those World Cup rankings. So the German trophy is tight with Stefan Rettenegger not far behind. But as I say, double disadvantage because of the absence of Lamperter today. Stefan Rettenegger looking good in third place, looking perhaps to haul himself a bit higher. This is the man who's swept all those away who wanted to challenge him. So dominant this season. It's just astonishing. Time to go, and off he goes. Around that last little left-hander into the final straight. Did it yesterday when he won by a second, and he's done it here as well.
Congratulations, compact victory for you here today in Oberstdorf in beautiful conditions. Yeah. And it looked like a tough race out there, but you were working together with Stefan to keep the others at a distance, didn't you?
Yeah, he did all the job today. I feel sorry for him not helping, but anyway, he was having a very good pace, and also we started to get more seconds on the big group after some kilometers there. So for me, it was more surviving today. Yesterday was a long day with early in the morning and late to bed, so I felt that a little bit, but very happy to be back on top again today after that day.
And I can congratulate you also on the Mini Globe, because you just won the compact format race overall ranking. Congratulations on that. So it seems like this new format is suiting you quite well.
Yeah, happy to be able to win one. I was 2 times second, I think, on the other. So they have have success with their formats that make me number 2. So it was good to show that I can also win compact.
Enjoy this moment. Thank you.
You suspect it's not the only thing he's going to be picking up as the winner this season. German trophy is tight. The World Cup is not at the moment, but you know, we still have half the season to go, so you never know. Never know what twists and turns we have, but he has been magnificent so far this season. No one going anywhere because they know that the podium ceremony is coming up in just a minute or two's time.
Weltcup Nordische Kombination Oberstdorf 2024. FIS
Sun
Nordic Combined
still out,
Weltcup Oberstdorf
chilly, but wonderful conditions, and we're ready for the last action of this weekend. And, a German on the podium. What a cheer Manuel Feist will have. The German athlete has had one podium per season since 2016, and they've all been third places. It's enough to keep this crowd happy, I'm sure.
Third place, Manuel Feist, Deutschland, Germany.
Listen to the response. The motorcycling, cooking, footballing, coffee making German is very popular, and he may be from over the border, but Stefan Rettenegger gets a very good response. Second place for him, first time he's ever been in the top two. Can't say that about Jarl Magnus Rieber. He's not been out of the top two this season, and he takes yet another win and consolidates his lead at the top of the World Cup rankings.
Georg Geiger, dem ersten Vorsitzenden des Skiclubs Oberstdorf, Chairman Skiclub Oberstdorf, und Hans Lipp, dem zweiten Vorsitzenden des Skiclubs.
Very happy, gets the globe, of course, for winning the compact competitions.
Dem Geschäftsführer DSV Leistungssport bzw. Marketing, Walter Vogel.
First and the second being Ramsau, of course, in the compact competition. A big cheer as Manuel Feist takes his trophy. They know that the man in the middle has been outstanding, but that's how it's finished. Feist third, Rettenegger second, and yet another win for our World Cup leader, Jarl Magnus Rieber.
To the winner, Jarl Magnus Rieber. We now hear the national anthem of Norway.
Well, the women of Norway blocked out the podium, not quite so emphatic. Rieber, though, is the man who is on top. So Norway winning in the women's, winning in the men's as well. And Germany get on the podium thanks to Manuel Feist, and the home fans are very excited about that. Rieber, who is also leading the German trophy as well. We'll get a presentation for that as well, but this is the important one. Manuel Feist will milk the applause of friends, family and fans. First World Cup start back in 2009 for Manuel Feist on the podium, but some way behind this man here. He is in good fine Vettel as we head to Schodak at the end of the month. Jarl Magnus Riebe has been magnificent, and he takes the spoils here in Oberstdorf.
des gesamten Weltmeister natürlich.